Hi guys, how are you doing? Are you having a great day like me? I hope so. I hope there's enough light. It's hot, so I've got the fan on. I hope you don't hear that too much. So, I was watching a lot of mukbangs today, and most of them were centered around Taco Bell, so okay, so I had to have one of these little Mexican pizzas. One of the guys, oh shoot, I don't know his name, I just subscribed to him today, was having a Mexican pizza. And of course, unlike him, I didn't get any sauce. So it's a good thing that that doesn't bother me. No, I get no sauce and I get chicken nachos. Yes, so you know, I didn't eat all day, so I could eat this now. And of course, Mr. Pibb. Robert, I'm going to try and do you proud today. For you, I got a large. I try really hard not to drink that much soda. Get my napkins. Since they didn't give me the other bag of my own. And hey, a fat chick's gotta have her silverware. The fine china. The fine silverware. Hey, that's PHAT. So, man, I have seen so many mukbangs today. It's amazing. And you know, what's even more amazing to me is all those beautiful stories people tell. It is so wonderful to hear people's lives. So then, of course, I'm thinking about my own life and what am I going to tell in mine? I mean, it's almost like compared to their lives, my life seems boring. I still haven't come up with a good story yet, so. Not just but grande. Did I say that? RDR, food reviews. You are funny as hell. And, Snoop Eats, 408. I'm like 408, that's where I'm from. Maybe he meant 480, let me go see. He meant 408. How funny. You know how it is when you live, okay, maybe you don't, but when you haven't experienced something in a while and you experience it, you go, what is that? What? Really? True? Right? You know? So I was watching RDR food reviews all day today. He is just so funny, talking about his first time and some not his first time. It was so funny. Hold on, let me take a thumbnail. I'm noticing the differences in people that say that and do that. Hold on. You know, he does that, And his people say I have huge eyes. His eyes are huge, like basketballs. So I just need to tell his stories of life all day today while I'm cleaning my house. It's funny. I'm sure you've heard of him already. He's only been on for doing videos for a year. I think he's had another channel. No, I don't know. Don't hold me to that. I don't remember. Real tomato. I hope my light's okay. I'm in the office. Man, I've been trying to get stuff out. And I thought, dang, after watching all those Taco Bell videos, now I want Taco Bell. Joe, Joe, I don't remember your last name. You were the one eating Mexican tacos today. And he forgot to sit out his drink. But that darn Snoop Eats 408, he is funny as hell. Him and RDR food reviews. See, on my other channel, they stopped monetizing me because of, I don't know why, because I have 2,000 some odd subscribers, and of course, probably because I don't have exactly 4,000 hours of watch time for the past. No, that doesn't seem right either, but anyway, because I listen to audiobooks all the time. So, anyway, whatever. I don't get it. I thought I adjusted the camera, but I'm still learning, y'all. Bear with me. I'm still learning. Sorry, I forgot to turn the sound off. Again. Reminds me of high school. And no, this is Taco Bell, not Del Taco. It still reminds me of high school. The things you guys talk about in mukbangs. I'm gonna start making a list. You help me make a list of what to talk about. Because some of those things are, well, I shouldn't say they're pretty private because I talk about a lot of crazy stuff on my Tasha Loves You channel. Excuse me. I was trying to keep this channel really clean. Maybe I shouldn't. Well, because you know there's Chelsea, Tammy, Trailer Trash Tammy, or I think that's what she calls herself. Her and her husband Daryl, who goes to jail from time to time. She talks a lot about sex and whatnot. I'm quite sure she has 500,000 subs. I don't see you closing her channel down or unmonetizing her. So, I'll talk about the main thing that I always talk about in life. If that bores you, tell me something else to talk about. Oh, I know. I make my own list of topics. Sorry. I'm telling myself in my head, I should talk about, no, I don't talk, I should talk, no, I don't talk about that. They're just so funny. So I told RDR, you, and just bear with me while I try. No, okay, never mind. Oh, duh. RDR and Snoop eats. Should do a mukbang together. RDR is like, man, I just hate burping and smacking. That was, so do I. But we're supposed to give the people that watch us what they want, so I'm learning to burp and smack. My mother would so kick my ass. She would still to today. No doubt. Well, he was talking about his first time. Maybe I'll talk about that. Maybe. Yeah. No. I can hear my sister saying no. It's so interesting how guys describe things, of course, so much different, so much more different than when girls describe it. Oh, sorry. My dog was under the table trying to pick up scraps. But the best thing in everyone eventually not being a virgin anymore, that feeling is still the same, that nervous feeling. But I think guys use it to their advantage, and we girls don't use it to our advantage. Well, those of us that were shy like me, Man, I waited till I was 28. Yeah. This isn't very carbonated, Robert. I'm sorry. As you can probably have told by now, because I'm not burping very much. I'm sorry. I know how much you like that. Eric. 6'2", blonde hair, blue eyes. Captain of the water polo team. So I finally get up enough nerve to go to his house, because you know that ain't jumping off at my mama's house. Man. And he says, wear this and wear this. And don't forget, whatever you do, wear lots of buttons. I didn't get it at the time. I just did not get it. Not until the day after. But anyways. Excuse me. So he pretty much tells me what to wear and what to do. Good teacher. He was a really good teacher. Eric, if you're watching this, you're a really good teacher. But I was, 17? I mean, I'm the baby of 9, but I didn't have sisters and brothers that were as outspoken as I am now. I know it doesn't seem like that on this channel, but I'm trying to be good on this channel. So, he says, okay, tomorrow, wear something with lots of buttons and blah, 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 wear a skirt. And his mother was in the living room. Oh my gosh. But I didn't really think that we were gonna try to, go all the way. Anyway, so I'm laying on the bed, finally. I'm just remembering. And for those of you men who don't know, I have never met a woman outside of lesbians that do not just love it when a man lays on top of them. That weight is like no other. It's just heavenly. Well, his was. So, we're laying there, he's laying on top of me, and I'm just thinking, oh my God, I hope I remember every moment. So he's telling me I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. Okay, you ready? Yeah, you ready? Yeah, sure, no. So he's patient, he waits. Oh my goodness, how funny. So, finally it's that time. Nothing was going in there. Nothing. Oh my gosh. I'm going to talk about that pain. Yeah. I mean, come on, I couldn't even get. You remember back when, what was it called? OB. Remember OB? Tampons. They were just this big. And just this. So I knew that wasn't going in there because that tampon wasn't going in there either. So nothing was going in there. So of course, after a while, he stops because at this point I'm starting to scream. So we're laying there, hugging and kissing and heavy petting. And I just thought, man, my mom would kick my ass if I ever did anything like this in my house. Get back on my bike, go home. And it was kind of getting dark, and I had one of those old-fashioned mothers you get home before the street lights come on until you're out of my house. Yeah. So I go home and I lay back, not knowing till the next time I went to the bathroom, I had a big old huge hickey. My mom never said anything. Oh man, how funny. So of course, years later, my mom and I are still close. And I told her, why didn't you ever say anything when you saw the hickey on my neck? I don't know. I guess I felt bad for you because I know you felt bad about being so old. And I'm like, Mom. She said, well, you were 17. By that time, I think Mom already had her 2 kids. So that was fun. It was a nice experience and all, but I didn't try anything again until I was 23. And he was a great teacher. I've been really fortunate in my life to have and still have really good men in my life. Thank God. So, this was what? 1983. Business college. He was the class clown, and I was the class clown assistant. So, I had moved from San Bernardino to Riverside. One night, he said, this is how it's going to be, this is how it's going to be. That was just not easy. But he was a good teacher. So right now, you're probably feeling this and this and this. So this is going to happen, and then I'm going to do this, and that's going to happen, and I'm going to do that. Great. A lot less pain the second time. So, of course, after that, the first time we tried having sex in the car, I'll never forget. It was Patti LaBelle, If Only You Knew was playing on the radio. Then it wasn't too bad. And then we went to a hotel, and then we were at my house after I moved to Riverside. So, but it's very interesting, you know, and I hope all the other guys and girls, because of course I had, you know, a guy who was a virgin, and it was interesting. At that time, I never thought about me de-virginizing somebody else, or what do guys call it, giving some guy the his B card, or I don't know, however they say it. So I just did to him what my teachers did to me. This is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen. So before I get there, I want a really nice meal, and then we'll have some sex, and then we'll have dessert. Anyway, well, and with all these people that I'm telling you about, we're still friends till today. I'm friends with all my exes, except one. That's another story for another day. I'm gonna eat a lot of food that day. A lot of food. I thought this was supposed to be chicken. Oh well. But I have to be honest with you. I'm so happy I waited till I was 23. Yeah, I'm so happy. All you boys and girls out there having sex at 12, 13. Ow. Get out of my eye. I really couldn't handle it at 23. I know I wouldn't be able to handle nothing at 12. No way. Men get in a hurry because they want to get in and hurry. But nowadays, women are catching up to the old men, becoming cougars. It always existed, of course, but now it's getting popularized, I guess I could say. So, my perspective to a guy, it was easier than my perspective to another girl. Yes, I'm bi. I believe that love is energy, and energy doesn't have an in or an out. You know what I mean? Love doesn't have an innie or outie. I'm not saying that's for everybody, that's just for me. I don't pay your rent and bills. I only pay mine. And once you like, share, and subscribe, Google's gonna help me pay mine. So, my first time with a girl was just as scary as the first time with a guy. I mean, do they really expect this or that? You know? And no, they don't. I don't know about two guys. My sons tell me it's not as demanding as we see in adult movies, as far as, you know, having to finish and all that stuff. forget my first thought after being with a woman the first time. I was instantly thinking, no wonder why men like us. We're soft. And of course, that ping pong around in my head for many years. Oh, it's still there. That was truly a remarkable experience. And you know, now that I remember it, she was just like the guys, except she didn't say anything. She just kept staring at me. And, you know, we didn't do that thing. Just caressing, touching, kissing. We're really soft. And yes, I'm still friends with her too. And her, and her, and her. Well, Mama said you gotta start things how you want it to end. Lucky for me, I remember that all my life. This is really not that carbonated, Robert. I'm sorry. I felt so bad a few days later. Because you don't really know until you ask, and I was never afraid of asking. Never. And she was like, no, you weren't that bad. You were just really, really, really nervous. And I didn't want to make you more nervous. Excuse me. So, I just took my time and you were great. And we had a good time. I really am happy for all the wonderful teachers I've had in life. See, like you guys are now my teachers about mukbangs and stuff. So teach me something new. I don't know. Other than the fact that I need to get another light to put on this side. You know, so now I just remind myself that with most things in life, most things, I was trying to think of one that's not, I mean, one that's scary for second, third, fourth, fifth time. Other than job interviews. But I was always great at job interviews. But anyway. So I recently asked the guy. Sorry, Robert. You know what, Robert? For you, I'm gonna buy a couple of canned sodas and leave them in the refrigerator only for when I do my mukbang. So I asked the guy that was a virgin if I was a good teacher. He's like, of course you were. I said, is there anything you think I should have done different? Well, maybe you could have told me more about, you know, because he was more of a scared, nervous virgin than I was when I was a virgin. Oh, Oh, I know, he wanted to go condom shopping with me. I'm sorry, I never would have thought of that. I did go condom shopping with my girlfriend, who is older than me, and she met this guy on Black Planet or something, and we went condom shopping. Oh my god, that was so much fun. Now, mind you, she's this cowgirl type look person, and she's about 6'2". And we're in the grocery store looking at all these condoms, and she's like, what? How am I supposed to know? I said, well, you're definitely not going to depend on him to, get the condoms and the other stuff. So, we're going to go. So I said, we'll try the ribbed and try the chocolate one and the strawberry one, because if he doesn't already have them there and ready to put on, or for you to put on, I said, me? Why would I put it on? Yeah, she's really old-fashioned. So I said, well, he might want you to put it on, and if he does, I think you should try to put it on with your mouth, because then you both get something out of it, because she was definitely not down for no, I said, well, I'll tell you the same way my teacher told me how to give a good. And she said, what? I said, yeah, a gay man taught me how to do that really well on a glass dildo. So, and I am glad he taught me those things. Microphone. I don't want you just to hear a bunch of crinkling in your ear. So, we did just that. We got like $60 worth of condoms because she thought that one was cute, and the one with the polka dots is cute, and the ribbed one is cute, and this one's cute. Because I wanted her for her first time in like 25 years, fooling around. I wanted her to be prepared. So of course we got the lube and a toy and all the condoms and blah 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 blah. And then we go back to her house and practice putting it on with no hands. And she was happy, and afterwards I heard he was happy, and everybody was happy. I think I should be a sex ed teacher or a dominatrix teacher. That's another experience I could talk about next time. Being a pro-dom was one of the best sections of my life. I gotta tell you, you really learn a lot about yourself by being someone in that type of field. Because people always think it's something that it's not. Because for a lot of people, you have to practice and learn, and I'm a fat black chick. It comes automatic to me to be a natural aggressive. What's called a natural dominant, so it was very, very easy for me. And I quickly learned that there is, of course, well, you knew something because these type of submissive men are just attracted to me, of course. So it took a really long time for me to figure out, why all these, CFOs and CEOs and all these other O's were really attracted to me. This is my first time trying these. So I heard Trish. Oh, I can't think of her last name. I'm sure you guys know her. The tall blonde something channel. Goes on. She does lots of videos on these. Taco Bell runs, but mainly these. So of course, since I was ordering a Taco Bell, I had to get these because it made me think of her. It's not what you guys think it is. It's not shades of gray, and it's not just men beating women. Well, okay, it is, but only because they like it. Only because they like it. It's just like anything else in life. It's just like sex. If you agree and I agree, then that's what we agree on. If you agree to, let somebody take, something sharp and, then that's what you agree on. I'm not into masochism. Just bondage and discipline, that's it. I don't know. And no matter how many men ask me for some reason, a lot of men from Texas, a lot of tall Texans wanted me to, I don't think I could say on this channel, do a lot of painful things to them, and I just couldn't. Now, if I were mad, then maybe it would be really great to go take my frustration out that way on them. And then, of course, they would pay you for the service, right? There's no sex. That's another myth. I know of maybe two. Let me think. I know of maybe two people. Okay, maybe four people that are dominant, submissive, that have sex. Mostly everybody I know doesn't. It's not a sex thing at all, like you guys think it is. It is not about that. It's not about that at all. It's a relationship that's based on service. And people want to serve you. So you find a submissive and or slave, two different things, to serve you. And you, okay, example, the 3 men that I have been submissive to, only 3. Glorious men that spoke like this all the time, very soft, deep voice, a deep, very white voice, but so sweet and so soft, because I'm not the get over here and do it, I told you to, no. And I'm not that type of dominant either. I just have a stern voice when I want what I want. And I want you to go do the dishes and mop the floor, take the trash out, and vacuum the carpet. Wait till I go away, though, and then you could do that, because I don't like those sounds at all. So, all 3 men were very soft-spoken, just like I'm talking to you now, Tasha. Get me a beer out the refrigerator and make me a turkey sandwich. See, that's it, right? Just like you say, honey, on your way back from the refrigerator, could you bring me a Coke? That could be considered. It could. Think about it. And that's how I tell people, is that it's just that simple. Except you say, Tasha, go get me a Coke. Possibly. None of them ever did. Or, I'm trying, this one, I was just so falling in love with him. It was just so soft, and his touch was so soft. Everything was just so soft. It's not at all like you guys think it is, or most of you guys. She was right. Okay, I can see these being addicting. So it's just a very, I look at it as a very and this is just my experience from what I want out of that lifestyle. I don't have the desire to be, get over there. Okay, if they're slaves, then maybe I'll do that. Only because they expect that. Not because that's the type of person I am. And again, unless I'm mad and had a bad day. Boo-boo, by the time I get home, I expect dinner to be made. Mistress, what can I make you? What would you like to have for dinner? I would like to have chicken and brown rice, light gravy over my rice, and mixed vegetables, steamed vegetables. That's it. So when I get home, you are always in the nude. I don't wear clothes at home, so why should anybody else that comes to my house have to wear clothes if you don't want to? So, just like any other relationship, there's always give and take. What are you willing? It's called a limits list. What are your limits? Well, if you're a slave, you don't have any limits. If you're submissive, you have some limits. Great life. Great lifestyle. For those that it works for. It's not for everybody, just like everybody don't drink coffee. I don't. I'm a tea drinker. I do these. I drink soda. Just stay open to new things, like subscribing and liking this video. Do it now. I'll wait. While I chew, you hit subscribe. My son, I tell them, I adopted two from YouTube years ago, back in 2005 or so. Yes, there's two of my sons. We talk every single day almost. Do anything and everything that brings you the most joy in life, that doesn't hurt anybody else. If you're afraid to do something, later you're going to look back in life and say, gee, I wish I would have gotten on that roller coaster ride. Even though I was afraid, I would have gotten over it. So anywho, maybe next time I will tell you about the few submissives that I've had. And it's really not like how you see in movies. I mean, people don't stay dressed in leather and ropes and chains and all that stuff. I mean, some people do, but mostly when they have play parties, or you go to a sex house that's for BDSM, and then you would wear a lot of men wear black leather pants and a white shirt, and they have a black leash around their submissive or slaves collar. They have their slaves or submissives are collared, so forth and so on. So we'll talk about that more next time, or we can talk about whatever you suggest. There you go, Robert. Excuse me. Okay, you guys. Go have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you. Don't forget to stop and be good to yourself. And remember, life is always really great if you can do what brings you your highest joy all the time. And you say, but Tasha, it's not easy. Sure it is. Because we have skin and we're thinking that we always have to please other people. You don't have to please anybody but yourself. Your kids are growing out the house now. You really don't have to please them. Why are you still trying? You know, your boss is your boss. There's a line of respect. That's it. So when you go to work, you put your mask on. When you're not at work, you take the mask off, right? And you do what brings you your highest joy. I'm sorry, a call came through. I forgot to turn it off. You do what brings you your highest joy all the time. See, update, I've now lost 32 pounds and I've kept it off even though I'm doing more and more mukbangs. So anyway, on that note, I'm gonna shut up and get back to making my jewelry. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I see I got 3. I got 3. Thank you. Okay, you guys. Bye. I love you. Here.